Alright, hello everybody. Welcome back. Doing a do-over of my first impressions video about the Arbitrator. I'm going to keep my commentary about this short. I'm going to have gameplay play after I'm done with my little spiel. But general first impressions of the Arbitrator are that it's strong. Very strong class. I wouldn't say so strong to the point where it needs to get like a knee-jerk nerf. Though I do think that there are some things that could maybe use some slight tuning down, like the Exterminator shotgun is really powerful. I'm not going to be going too into it with right here and right now. Before I cut to gameplay, I will be showing what perks and blessings I have on my weapons that I'm using, and I will be showing my perk tree before the transition to gameplay. But overall, I feel as though the Arbitrator is strong, not so bustedly strong that it's overpowered. Obviously, since it's still early days, there are a bunch of people running around as the Arbitrator. You're gonna have a lot of missions where there's just 4 Arbitrators running around doing things. So it seems pretty overpowered. But I think it's just because there's so many people running around doing the new stuff. With relation to how the Arbitrator, I would say, feels compared to the other characters, and the question of, hey, does the Arbitrator step on the toes of Zealot or Ogryn or Veteran or Psyker? And my answer to that question is, I don't think so. I truly don't think so. In the shooting department, I think that the Veteran is still just king. The Veteran is still going to be the person who is shooting, is the one getting the most value out of ranged weapons like plasma guns, bolt guns, auto guns, las guns. You name it. For melee, I think that the Zealot still has the Arbitrator beat. Now, I also will say this. The Arbitrator does have some really strong melee with its shock maul and suppression shield, and just the Arbitrator shock maul. Those are really powerful. And likewise with the shooting aspect of it, if you're using the Exterminator shotgun Mark 8, like I am, this thing is an absolute beast. It will 2-shot most things, most elites and enemies, if not 1-shot them. And in the case of fighting Crushers and Mutants, with certain blessings, and I'm likely to change some of this after this recording, it 3 to 4 shots Mutants and Crushers. That's overall, like, I'd say pretty solid for this being a shotgun, right? That also has a pretty far reach. In comparison to the Ogryn, I'd say the Arbitrator definitely does feel tanky, like an Ogryn, and that's with or without the shield. Either the shock maul and suppression shield or the shot pistol and suppression shield. I don't have a good shot pistol or suppression shield to really show. Haven't gotten a good roll of one. So, apologize for that if I can't show one off right at this moment. And then in relation, and then also in the relation to the Ogryn crowd control ability, I think the Ogryn, I think all the characters, not just the 3 I named off as kind of like what the Arbitrator feels is like a combination of them. I think all the classes do a good job of helping the Arbitrator, because the Arbitrator wants things to generally be staggered or electrocuted. So Psykers can electrocute and stagger things with Smite. Zealots, Veteran, Zealot, and Ogryn can stagger things with Voice of Command, Holy Chorus, and I believe also Fury of the Faithful. And then in the case of the Ogryn, it's Bull Rush, and then and their melees, because Ogryn melees tend to move and stagger things regardless if it's a heavy or light attack. And then the Arbitrator themselves, a lot of their attacks from their melee weapons also have high stagger or high impact. So all kind of works around together. I am by no means an authority on matters in Darktide. I am by no means a you know, person who's like, ah, yes, my word is law, you know, like the arbitrators. But I do think that as someone who's played this game for a fair bit of time myself, a couple hundred hours into the game, played a lot of zealot, a lot of veteran. I've not played a psyker into end game, and I've not played an ogren into end game. But I've played enough to, generally speaking, know that, like, yeah, like, this feels good, right? I would say that this is kind of like the arbitrator as a class with its weapons and its abilities. It's very similar to the feeling I had when playing zealot when Havoc missions came out and the relic blade came out, where the relic blade just feels way too nice. And I'm someone who very much enjoys the eviscerator, mind you, but that's a general feeling I have of it. Is arbitrator strong, maybe a little too strong, maybe could see some adjustments, you know, one way or another. But yeah, that's my first impressions. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, a wonderful night if it's nighttime for you. If not, hope it gets better. That's all anyone can ask for. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed hearing this quick little bit of thoughts. I will be leaving you guys off of gameplay. A mission I ran, a damnation mission, just to get them out of the way to unlock Orc difficulty. But with that, consider liking the video, consider subscribing. You don't have to. Consider commenting down below what your thoughts are on the arbitrator or other classes, and or any particular weapons anyone has access to. Your hopes or just general vibes with the big update that happened yesterday. With that, I'll leave you guys off with a breakdown of what I have equipped, and some damnation mission gameplay as the arbitrator. But until the next time, hope you guys have a wonderful time. This was by no means scripted, but I hope you guys have a wonderful time, and hope you guys have a great day.
It has been determined that a hidden obscura den is the source of the heretic's blighted stings. District HL7004 is currently under enemy occupation. Still, I estimate your chances of survival to be excellent, nearly 41%. We will guide you to your destination. You will gather intel and commit glorious sabotage. Is that understood? As I empathize, such sentiments do not advance our mission.
by divination of Orspec's shadow and electro whispers shall I.
Close your ears to his words, varlets, lest the splendor of the Omnissire's wisdom burn out your feeble brains. Establishment within an establishment. I don't know where they get their duplicity.
Upon this room, deception, lies.
collected too much of them engines here. It's all they can do to hold the data interrogator the correct way up.
It is so little. The fusion grid anomaly is close. They should proceed.
Varlets breach the wall with alacrity.
Make haste. End this torment, must we?
The door is sealed. I trust it will not remain so, varlets.
Isolate your data interrogator from the moving star. Do not permit this place's insanity to spread.
I can only imagine you attempted random inputs until it worked. But it is now working. Data link back online. You are not a complete failure. Well done, I suppose. Interrogation approaching completion. Security bypassed. Urgency is recommended. Such industry. Unenlightened work units have also been pressed to service, and in impressive number.
The fate of the unenlightened is not our immediate concern.
I expected nothing less.
Really? Face me in here! I have no ammunition remaining! God! We have a bomber! Target that gun! Now!
remember what was done. Who will avenge it?
You feel you have something to prove, X-Men? You are prepared to learn. Closing in. Stay alert.
It will not be long now. Prepare yourselves for renewed confrontation with the spiky ones. You are not together. You should be. Now.
This abomination is what you sought. Set your servos free, and you have your answer.
There are answers in this case, but you will require your auspices to find them. What are you waiting for? I cannot fault the heretics' ingenuity, though I abhor both their goals and their methods.
It is torment, blasphemy, an affront to the Omnisire. Reading data. Abuse yourselves whilst I analyze.
You're embarrassing me. Out of my way!
Data reclamation satisfactory. Destruction warranted. Render the marked synthesizers non-functional.
Gift of oblivion. The machine spirits thank you.
Not all that is lost can be saved, Evidencia. Stillness is preferable to subversion.
The Genesis Chamber. Precious illness. Granted release must you. A refractive field protects the Genesis Chamber. Persuade it to cease.
Data stream. Viable.
I see nothing wrong with it. Hear the will of the rest!
instructions, varlets. You are free to head to extraction. I